Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. So I want to share just a few things with you today. And even though this is Tuesday and I could talk about what's going on later today, I want to really stick to these 6 topics so that this is a great ongoing video. And I'm going to ask you to do an assessment, okay? So last night as we were doing our great Zoom and Stacey Rotello was sharing some examples and Christy about things that we do and say, like how do we find partners and what are things that we say? And I asked if you feel confident and comfortable telling people about joining this as a partner, drop a 1. If you don't have confidence, drop a 2. Well, y'all, there were way too many 2s. So, and you're going to hear more about this next Monday night. You're also going to hear some tomorrow because we are going to work together to build you a strong business. So 6 things, okay? 6 things that I want you to not sound like me. I want you to have your brain and your head wrapped around what these things mean to you, okay? So the first thing is company. What are the things that you understand? What are the things that you understand about the company when you think about it? Is it that you believe in the culture? That you are super excited that we are a direct ship company? Are you super excited that we pay every 72 hours, that it's daily pay? Are you really excited the fact that there's no overhead? Do you love that we are debt free? Do you love that we provide consumable products that are award winning that every person needs? So what is it about the company that you absolutely love? Within that, consider team. Is it how we care for each other? Is it how we provide you free information? We don't charge you for stuff. You don't have to pay me to teach you how to explode your business. Do you like that there's regular trainings? Do you like that you're welcomed into people's homes? Do you like that there's events? Do you like that you have a place to take your customers, that they can get recipes and ideas and you don't have to come up with any of it? So when you think about team and company, what are the things that really strike a chord with you, okay? Because when you understand what matters to you about what you've seen, heard, and experienced, then you can verbalize that. So you can find confidence in what I'm telling you that I have found, okay? The second thing is the timing. Do you understand that we are a 13-year-old debt-free company with consumable award-winning products that, here's the timing part, we are not in every state. We are not in every home. We are not a household name. We are not international. So, when people say, well, you got in early, guess what this is? This is early. So in 5 years, in 20 years, the people that joined in 2023 are going to go, oh my gosh, I am so glad that I got in before the thing exploded internationally, before we were in every home, every single person, young and old, knew exactly who we were. They already had sampled the products. Y'all, there's like 0.01% of people. This is ground floor opportunity, but not with something that just started yesterday, with an award-winning product. Our CEO was CEO of the year 2 years ago. Okay, this is established. It's just not everywhere yet because you don't feel confident to talk about these things, right? And so I'm telling you, I've said it again, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. People that have quit or laid down on themselves, on their business, in 5 years, I worked in the bank 29 years, and it took me about 10 years to make $10,000 a year back in the 80s. In 5 years, not that long, they're going to be regretting their lives. And so sad. And then think about all the people that you've not brought with you to learn, okay? So the third thing, trends. Do you understand trends? So a trend is something like, one, weight loss is always a trend, y'all. And I'm not talking about a fad. A fad is something that comes and goes. A fad is keto. A fad is the military diet. A fad is bell bottoms. A fad is something that comes and goes and does not have a staying power. A trend shows you where you're going and where you're headed, right? And so, for example, things that are trends. Weight loss is always going to be a trend. Until we start living differently in the United States, we are going to have an obesity and overweight problem. We're going to have a diabetic problem. So this is a trend that gives you product security in this company. Another trend is working extra jobs, side gig, side hustles. They used to just be called, I'm working a few extra jobs. I'm working after hours. I've got a part-time job. Now we call them a side gig economy, a gig economy, a side hustle, multiple streams of income. We use all those terms. Y'all, it means that people have to have more money than their two mom and dad can bring in. That means they got to, so that's a trend that has been around and it's not going anywhere. Okay? The other thing that is a trend, which is something you want to lean into, is gut health. Gut health and wellness has always been a need, but the awareness is different, so the trend is changing. It's more pronounced. It's more well out there. It's more studied. So we have always had people that had constipation and heartburn and acid reflux and bloating, all this kind of stuff. They didn't realize that they could do something different about it. Okay? They also, does that make sense? And so there are trends, not fads, there are trends that say my product and my comp plan matter in the global scheme of things, right? Okay. The fourth thing that you want to know that you understand is the product. And I'm not saying ingredients. We've got tools and resources for that. I'm not saying understand everything. I'm saying have an idea of one. We have had 6 either award-winning or finalist in top supplements. Okay, that's huge. We hold the #1 right now. Okay, Leslie, thank you for saying that. I love that. And so we have amazing products that there is something that every human being needs. Okay, so if you're on here and you do not need to lose weight, or losing weight is not of importance or value to you, raise your hand. Okay, drop a 1. Drop a 2 if any of this matters, okay? I want you to completely take weight out of your mind. Completely take it out of your mind. So, does your immune system matter to you? Okay? Does your energy level to do things with your family matter to you? Does disease and avoiding disease matter to you? Does not feeling miserable after you eat so that you want to lay down because you're so freaking bloated that you look like you're pregnant and you're scared to death somebody's going to ask you if you are, and then you're going to have to throat punch them? Are you stressed out or anxious over anything? Let's go back to the throat punching, okay? Do you care that you're getting good quality sleep? Do you care about any of those things, okay? Do you care that your cardiovascular, your veins in your heart, and all of those things are moving accordingly? Okay? I could go on and on and on. We have all of those things. Size doesn't matter, okay? There's not anywhere. Do you care that you look younger and not older? So many of us are women. Do you care that you have more hair than you used to? Would any of y'all like to avoid clumps of hair falling out or having that female baldness? Men, I think they don't like it, but it seems acceptable. Female baldness is not acceptable unless it's illness related, okay? I don't want to go and I barely have any hair, y'all. I don't want to do that. So have I mentioned anything that matters to you or somebody you know? Drop a 2, okay? Okay, so when you understand the potential and the power of our product, that's a lot of P's, you can walk in confidence. And y'all people tell me all the time, does that have the root of the berry with the extract of the flower in it? And I'm like, I don't know. Y'all, I've made a lot of money not knowing the ingredients. Okay? And I'll tell y'all, when I started, I had 2 tools. We had no testimony page. We had no nothing. Can you say zero, nada? Y'all actually had too much. And that's one reason why some of y'all don't move. Okay? Hold that thought. I had a product benefit sheet which you can look at all the benefits in your back office. And there's also those little colored things that have all the arrows and it kind of describes. There's flip books that have a high-level overview of what Zing does, a high-level overview of what Trimstick does, a high-level overview of what Action does. Y'all, that's what I had. So when somebody was asking me, and I'd say, well, these are our 3 kits. They were different names then. Now we'd say X Bundle, X Plus, X Advanced. These are our 3 kits. Of course, you could always find your fit, always, still today. And then they would say, so tell me about this this flush, or tell me about this Zing. I would literally read the product, what the product benefit sheet said, which is a high level overview. 99.99% of people, that's all they want to know, is does this help with energy? Does this help with mood? Does this help with craving control? Does this help with appetite? Does this help with detox? Does this help with skin elasticity? They don't want to know it has the root of the berry with the 3 extracts from the hair of the dog. That's all they want to know is, okay, it's a gentle detox, like a little toothbrush for my bowel, if you will. Like, it gets rid of the gum I swallowed 20 years ago. Not really. That's what the tummy tamer's for. But you know what I mean. It gets rid of a little temporary bloating. So you can explain. Y'all, do you believe in the products? Not hard. So if I was at a restaurant and somebody said, what's that thing you're putting in your drink? I would tell them the high-level overview of what a Trimstick is and what my favorite flavor is, okay? The 6th thing is the compensation plan. We have a compensation plan unlike nothing, okay? 1, you get paid when people process an order if you have a order of 120 points of your own of consumable products for your body, not for your shelf. Y'all, that is nothing. There are places people are having to put $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $6,000 into their business to carry around boxes of scents or powders or makeup or leggings, whatever it is. We have very little overhead. When you have that, you get paid 20% this month, which is this May, in case you're watching this later, of 2023. If you enroll them as a partner, you make 40%. We pay residual. I've got people that have been ordering for 8 years. I would make 10% every time they order. If it's subscription, if it's standalone, if they order once, if they order 4 times, if they order 30 times a month. Residual income. We pay way down. We pay 8 levels deep into an organization. We pay bonuses. We not only pay bonuses the first time you hit manager or when you hit executive, but we pay the next month when you hit again. Most places only pay once, and they only pay the top dogs, okay? They don't pay the new dogs. We pay when you are at a rank that is below your lifetime biggest rank. Most companies, if you're not maintaining, you're dead in the water. We will not let you buy a rank and move people around and take from your friends. That is not a business. That's robbing Peter to pay Paul because you like Paul better. Y'all, our compensation plan is unlike nothing else. We pay those global bonus pools, which is what I was talking about, 12%. Goes to the new dog. Sorry, I got to remember, I got to zoom here in a little bit. They pays the newest dog and pays the top dogs, okay? No one else has that. Now, there are a few companies that have a bonus where they take the bonuses, but y'all, I'm the only dog making that in these other companies. And in an apples to apples comparison, if we were to take somebody that is running the volume of somebody that runs half my volume, okay, half my volume. I'm an ambassador, top 8 of the company, okay? So that might mean we know what we're talking about here, okay? So somebody with another company that is running, say, even half that volume, would be making so much more money. There are people in other companies, they are the equivalent of Robin Packard. That means they are the top dog in their company. They've made more money than anybody else, no matter what. They would be making mind-blowing money. So they're the same, running team, volume, sales, right? They're the same as Robin. Their income's here. Robin's is here because of our comp plan. Y'all, nobody pays like this. Nobody End of discussion. I actually had a guy reach out to me yesterday trying to recruit me for another company, won't name it. I already know about their comp plan. I already know that their product isn't even actually collagen. I'm like, okay. Anyway, so basically he was trying to recruit me. And I said, thank you so much. I'm actually a top leader in this company, and I love this company. I've never done anything like this before. I am here because of a calling and a passion and integrity and big things. Like, there, no chance. And then, here's the thing. And he said, well, maybe it sounds like you and my brother are about the same in our companies, blah, blah, blah. And he's a big, huge leader, da-da-da. Maybe you'd like to chat. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm going, I would like to learn, like to learn a little bit about what you're doing so that I can have more arsenal in my bag, right? But literally, y'all, I'd have to take a pay cut. Even if I could tell all y'all's with me, I would take a pay cut because of their comp plan. Like, it's not good. It's not good, and their product is not what it says it is. So I wouldn't put my name on that. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I am a lifer, bleeding the Tilcoys. Anyway, so do you understand the power of the comp plan? Last thing, number 6, is the system. Do you understand you have a system right here on this page, right here at this company, you plug people in. You help them make a list, you help them make a post, you plug them in to meet other people, and we work on getting their quick start. Once they get their first level quick start, they get their next level quick start, then they double that and they hit manager, and then they tell their people to do the same. Period. We have a system. This is what we do. You can be an affiliate or you can be a partner where you really mean, let me make that bonus, let me make that bonus, let me tell Debbie to do that, let me tell Eddie to do that, let me tell Keisha to do that, and we'll all do the same, doing the exact same thing with our own spin, our own personality. Maybe somebody has a Facebook party, which is a backdoor method to telling your friends you're doing this. Maybe somebody has an in-home party. Maybe somebody does a live. Maybe somebody calls their friends. Maybe somebody, whatever. But at the end of the day, the system is the same. The system is the basics of Founders Club. And so we have a proven system. How can I prove it? Qualified for Founders Club. Debbie Hanks, 3 points from qualifying for Founders Club. Rochelle, right there working on qualifying for Founders Club and on target. Carrie Sunday, we were all in the trip. I was in Cabo. Debbie was in Cabo. Carrie was in Cabo. That means there is a duplication system that works if you use it and you have somebody else use it, okay? So we've got the system. Those are the 6 things. If you understand that, then y'all, you can talk with confidence all day long. Doesn't mean everybody will join you. They're not going to. Not everybody's going to join you. Some people believe that what they're doing is better. Some people want to work till they drop. Some people don't want to change their lifestyle in order to lose the 100 pounds they need to lose. And the reality is, you do have to change your lifestyle. Now, are there different eating plans that our products support? Absolutely. But you do have to change your lifestyle. The same thing is if you want to make real money, I'm sorry, you can't sit and scroll Facebook. You actually have to apply yourself. But that's where knowing your goals helps. If you mean business, learn these 6 things. Gotta go. Ciao, y'all.